Okay. Oh my gosh. So today, November 15th, my first time using shaders. And as you can see, it's not so smooth, but it gets its job done. I'm able to play the game. Uh, okay, I guess. I'm able to go pretty extensively far. Oh, here's the Star Destroyer that Maverick made. Here is the Death Star that is actually, I think, a bit smaller than the Star Destroyer by length. That Jet made. I, it is quite nice. I will say it is quite nice. It is quite nice to look at my server with these shaders on. Oh my gosh. It's quite nice looking at this tower as well. If I can even call it a tower. Is it a tower? Yes, it is. It's just that wouldn't really pop in. I mean, to be fair, I have my render distance set at 1. Wow. The distant horizons is set at 1,000. Here is Hibby's little abode, little village. I love it. I actually love this out of the entire server. This is not glaze. I am not glazing heavy right now. That's just not something that is happening. Here is my unfinished absolute behemoth. Over here is what I built like after that. I didn't even build it. I didn't build this one either, but I did much more effort on this one than the other. I shall probably continue on this. It will probably be the most architecturally sound building on the server. As you can see from its base, it looks pretty good. It represents my colors, by the way. Uh, yes, from as you can see, what's the word? Pattern. Yes, the pattern. As you can see, black, red, a lighter shade of red, and some yellow. The wood is not really part of my colors. Yeah, here's different shade of yellow. Now, this is mainly for the bedrock skin. Uh, not not the Java skin. That has its own story. And I think I'll be creating another video showcasing all of my members' builds because I did say I wanted to make a video on that, but this is something entirely different. So, what a prelude and what a nice tower! It's the Statue of Liberty, dumbass. Yeah, I believe. Well, the only other player I stood next to this is with Heavy. I'm not sure if he made this or if, like, I'm thinking Jet made this, but it's fine. And I believe player Jute wanted to make a building complex over here. It's pretty massive. It's I'm not even gonna. But here's that troll face. And oh yeah, this I didn't know this was even connected. I believe over here was a mansion. Yes, not really big of a mansion, but it's still a mansion. I would live here in real life. I would also love if these chunks loaded. Thank you. I believe the video before this one was me on my PS5. Yes, it was. There's the bedrock skin on the past video. Same place here. I believe I man, I should probably turn this down. Here we are. Ah, yes, heavy in Romanian's mansion. I'm not going to say much because that is server lore and people need to join to understand that one. But his library is actually pretty substantial. Pretty substantial. Not that substantial. If I was in charge of this, I bet I would already have half of this done. Considering all of the fictional novels I create. But to be fair, this is not fictional novels. This is mainly, well, this section is religious text. What is this? This is documents. What are you documenting? I wonder, because that's the biggest section. Movies and TV, non-fiction. I would have this already to the bottom. And health. Actually, I think I might want to read that. What's the button to? The fitness gram pacer test is a okay. Let me read that again. Is a multi-staged aerobatic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. Yeah, basically everybody has heard of that. I want to keep a copy. Ooh, ah, a double bed and a nice view. A pretty damn nice view. Ah, that kitchen. I believe one time I was in here, I set my attribute scale to like super smaller, like spoon was. Also, spoon reference. If anybody who's not on the server who doesn't know who that is, join the server, please, for the love of God. But they pretty nice for a showcasing of my server. I hope one day that I'll have the funds to keep this up forever. It's only going to stay up for a few more months, I think. I think originally it was supposed to stay up until December, but I could push it until the end of February. Yeah, the end of February. And if I have more than that, but I need to very much work on my savings and financial stuff. Shit, I don't want to talk about. Yeah, that's really not my get go. But it's nice talking. I guess I'll stop it here. Also, today on November 15th, it is my friend Kulkoro's birthday. So happy birthday to him, and good night.